Today I'm looking at another Tundra series liquid cooler from Silverstone. This is their TD02-LITE model. The box is fairly plain, but on it there's lots of pictures of the product, plus features and specifications about it. Upon opening the box, you will find a user's manual right at the top. And by the way, this is packaged very well. A quality piece of styrofoam at the top, and everything else is environmentally friendly packaged. You have the unit itself. It's not going anywhere. It's in a plastic bag. Two fans, again in a plastic bag. And in this box, you'll find all the materials needed for installing it on pretty much every current socket that's on the market. Also screws for mounting the fans to the radiator, plus thermal compound. You've got a 4-pin Y splitter here and an adapter for powering the pump. To mount both of these 120mm fans to the radiator, just use the 8 included screws. Now the second one. And that's it. Both fans are installed. Remember when fastening the screws not to over tighten, because this is an aluminum radiator. These all-in-one liquid coolers have become super popular, and there's no wonder. Everything is in one loop. You don't have to worry about tubes and connecting all the different components together and then selecting which components that you want if you were to go with, some kind of a traditional water cooling setup. Now, having said that, traditional water cooling with separate components that you could select and will cost a little bit more, but it will still perform better than these all-in-one units. But one main advantage here is it really takes the guesswork out of all that, and you really do not have to worry about leaks. What you have here is a water block, a pump, tubes, the fans, and the radiator, all in one unit. They include this 4-pin Molex lead, that's to power the pump, and as I mentioned previously, they do include this 4-pin Y splitter, and of course you would connect the leads from the fans into here, and then this into the 4-pin fan header on the motherboard. Now let's first have a look at these 4-pin PWM 120mm fans. They measure in at 120 by 120 by 25. The speed is from 1500 all the way up to 2500 RPMs. The noise level is from 18 to 35 decibels, and the maximum airflow is 92.5 CFMs. The rated voltage is 12, and the rated current is 0.3 amps. The aluminum radiator measures in at 273 millimeters long by 120 millimeters wide by 27 millimeters thick. And note all of the many fins. Oh, and if you want more performance out of this, just add 2 more 120mm fans. The rubber tubes that they use are very securely attached to both the radiator and the water block. They are 310mm in length and 12mm in diameter. And while they are very rugged, they are also super flexible. Now have a closer look at how the tubes are actually attached to the water block. They swivel, so there's no stress at all, but they do go directly into the radiator, but again, attached very securely. Okay, so onto the pump. The motor speed is 1200 RPMs plus or minus 200 RPMs. The rated voltage is 12, and the rated current is 280 milliamps. And here you can see the 3-pin power lead for the pump. The water block that they include is copper. It's super smooth, so it will make excellent contact between it and the CPU. And by the way, it measures in at 65 by 65 by 38 millimeters. One of the biggest concerns with units like this is the pump. Does it whine? Is it too loud? Well, have a listen. It's very quiet. Also note the blue LED at the top. If you're looking for a fairly robust all-in-one liquid cooler that's not going to break the bank, then this would definitely be it. Overall, it is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.